It's time for the score.
We handle our side of it, the scoreboard will take care of itself, all right?
The most in-depth coverage of high school basketball. The Score, sponsored by Carpetland USA, Menards, Burge Roofing, and Western Illinois University.
Welcome to The Score. March Madness is officially here. And Corey, I got a secret that I don't want our bosses to know. We worked hard tonight. They actually paid us.
I know.
Go to amazing gyms.
This was a lot of fun.
With
tonight.
full of fans and great basketball. It was an awesome night and a historic night as well.
Yeah, historic night for Pleasant Valley. First time they've ever made it to a state championship game. Looking to go undefeated, a perfect 26-0 if they could win a state title tonight.
Yeah, we'll get to that in just a second. But just up the street from our studio, Wharton Fieldhouse was rocking, and that's where we'll start.
Yeah, and Jenna had the package about the fans. It was loud, and it was hot, and it was a fun atmosphere up at Wharton Fieldhouse. Let's head up to the old brick house, as they like to call it. Fran McCaffrey on hand with a couple of his sons, watching a couple of his players. One of those guys, it'll be this guy right here, Brock Harding. He opens up the scoring with a three-pointer. He would have a huge night offensively. Moline in transition. Harding dishing it to Grant Welch. He'll fire the three. Moline off to a 12-2 start. They'd close the quarter with some defense. Trey Taylor knocks the ball away. Welch to Braden Freeman. Back to Trey Taylor. He'll throw it down. 21-7 Moline after one. Let's go to the second quarter. Harding, oh, what a no-look pass. Jasper Ogburn, the hoop and the harm. 30-18, Moline in front. How about some Owen Freeman? Nice movement, nice dunk. Moline up 36-25 at recess. Second half, Grant Welch wide open. You can't leave him that wide open. He's going to knock down that three. 39-25, and then it's Harding driving, dishing. He finds Braden Freeman from the corner in the same spot, and it's good again. 44-27, Moline rolling. How about this sequence? Owen Freeman the block. Jasper Ogburn to Harding. Gets by the defender, lays it up and in. Moline cruising 46-29, and then it's Freeman throwing it down. He had a huge night. Moline rolling. They're excited. They are up 30 at one point in this game. The Maroons win the sectional for the first time since 2004, 62-38 winners.
Special. I mean, this is something that we've been dreaming of the whole season. And right now, we're gonna celebrate this tonight, but we know we gotta start getting ready for the next game on Monday. But one heck of a game from all of us. I mean, Brock and Owen stepped up big time, got us going early, and everyone did their parts and came out to be a good team win.
There was anticipation building up, and then, I mean, for the entire community to come out here, they were loud the entire game. Everybody was standing up. That really gave us energy throughout the entire game, and, I mean, you can't ask for more out of a community.
It's a great win. I mean, the win here in this environment with this team is special. We're not done yet, though.
We got such great guys. I mean, obviously wonderful players, but even better people. I'm blessed to coach them. It's a joy to be around them as players, but more importantly as people.
Moline will play Oswego East on Monday on the Super Sectionals.
In 2A, the Orion Sectional moved to Geneseo to accommodate a huge crowd. Boy, they made the right move. First quarter, Princeton Rock Ridge. It's the Tigers striking first. Colton Monroe with the three. Tigers up too early on. Rock Ridge answers back. Carson Clemmy sights, shoots, bullseye. Rockets back up one. Princeton, though, would respond. Bennett Williams with the nice backdoor cut to Tegan Davis for the two-handed slam. 11-10 Princeton after one. Second quarter, Jace Whiteman heats up. Here, the step back three, the second of two three-pointers. It was 16-11, Rockets by 5. Princeton responds. Noah Laporte catching inside, getting the hoop and the harm. Tigers back within one, but Whiteman simply took over in the second quarter. The senior hitting the three right here. Rock Ridge up by 7, and he wants the crowd to get going, and that's exactly what they did. Whiteman again, crossover, another three. How about 14 points in the second quarter alone? 24 in the night. It was 27-17 Rock Ridge at the half. Third quarter, they go inside. Landon Bull with the bucket and the bump. The sophomore with 8 in the third quarter alone. Lead up to 17. A few trips later, Caleb Kuniko gets loose in the corner, knocks down 3 more. It's a 16-point Rock Ridge advantage, and then it's Landon Bull. Opposite side of the court, similar result. He splashes home 3 more. 41-24, Rock Ridge rolling. To the fourth we go. It's Kuniko again. Same spot, same results. He had 9. Rock Ridge up by 20. Then in transition, it's TJ Wilson finishing with the bucket and the bump. This one, all Rock Ridge. The Rockets with another sectional championship, 64-46, your final score.
I knew we were going to come into here just playing our asses off, and I know I can't say that on television, but I'm just so happy right now. I mean, we came in, last year we came in as underdogs. We did this year too. So I can't be happier. Princeton's really coached, really well coached, and a really good team.
This feels great. Everyone around thought Princeton was going to win. We saw out here, we saw all the blue. It just made us more energy to win this game. It was just a great experience. We've been locking in. I'm just so glad we got a sectional win as a team.
Oh man, it's really great. Everybody coming into this game, Princeton was ranked 1 for most of the year, and everybody doubted us. They wanted us all year, and we wanted them, and we finally got them, and we won.
Yeah, Princeton is really good. They're great as far as talent goes. They're one of the best teams in the state. There's no question about it. I do think we took this one personally, but my hope is that we take the next one personally, and moving forward, into next year and beyond, all our kids kind of have that chip on their shoulder.
Rock Ridge will face Rockford Lutheran Monday night in Sterling for a super sectional title.
All right, let's go to 1A. A great matchup at Lanark Eastland. 26-9 Fulton battling 30-5 Scales Mound. First quarter, both teams trading buckets early on. Jacob Dewar finds Thomas Hero, drains the 3, tied in the game. Later in the first, Steamers down 2. Off the miss, it's Balin Damhoff getting the rebound and getting the putback. Part of his 19 points, 14-13 after 1. Second quarter, Fulton on the attack. Ethan Price knocks this ball away. He'll finish on the other end with a fast break layup to put the Steamers back up by 1, 15-14. Back come the Hornets. Next possession, it's Perot hitting this jumper off the glass. 16-5 to end the quarter. Hornets up 10 at half. Third quarter. Hornets begin to pull away. Dewar hitting the mid-range jumper. Finished with a team-high 19. Scales Mound up by 13. But the Steamers don't go quietly. Damhoff hits this tough fadeaway along the baseline. The deficit is down to 10 going to the fourth. And then it's Price grabbing this loose ball and finishing at the rim. Steamers would cut it down to a 4-point deficit with under a minute to go. Check out the sequence here. Bodies flying all around for the loose ball. It's Dewar coming up with it, taking it down the court for the finish and the dagger. Scales Mound, back-to-back sectional championships, one of the smallest high schools in the state. 50-46 winners.
We got a team that graduated 5 starters that took us to the state tournament a year ago. And obviously people maybe see, hey, this team's not going to do or achieve something that we did a year ago. And these kids just proved that wrong with the work that they put in, the effort that they put in day after day. And it's one of those things where hard work pays off, and these kids are evident of that.
But this year we've been known to have some slower third quarters, and we knew if we wanted to pull this one off that we weren't going to be able to come out and have that slow third quarter. So we came out and showed that we could have a quick third quarter and get the job done.
We've played together since we were 3rd grade, and just playing together, it means the world to us, and we just want to keep going for each other. And him as a senior, Jacob as a senior, we just want to keep going. And last year we were here, and we just want to keep going and get farther.
Scales Mound faces Chicago Marshall on Monday at Northern Illinois in the Super Sectionals.
Well, we mentioned it was a historic night as Pleasant Valley 25-0, looking for the first ever state title, battling Johnston. First quarter, Reagan Pagnano with the 3 from the top of the key. PV up by 4. Then with time running down to the first, it's Pagnano slashing and scoring 2 more. 6-0 run by PV and led by 6 after 1. Second quarter, Johnson grabs the lead, but the Spartans answer. Jesse Clemens dials in from long distance. She had 18. Pleasant Valley back in front by 1. Then just before the half, more threes, please. Addie Maurer joins in on the fun. We're tied at 30 at the half. Third quarter, it's Hallie Weiss to Isabel Kramer, who goes back to Weiss for 3 of her 14 points of the night. Pleasant Valley up by 4. Fourth quarter we go. PV starts to break it open. Maurer spots up and drains another big 3-pointer. Lady Spartans still up by 4. Then PV put things away with a 9-0 run, holding Johnson scoreless for 8 minutes. Weiss with the putback here. The lead with 10 with less than 3 minutes to go, but Johnston would not go quietly. They storm back, PV up by 1 with 12 seconds to go, but Pagnano knocks down Both free throws, PV up by 3. Johnston's last shot is no good, and the celebration is on. Pleasant Valley, your state champions, 59-56 your final. Camille Gear has more from Des Moines.
Pleasant Valley came to Des Moines with one goal in mind, to win a state title, and they did just that, capping off a perfect 26-0 season, leaving behind a legacy that will last forever.
It's crazy, you know, and it's kudos to, first and foremost, the coaching staff I have. Remarkable. They're amazing women, amazing women. And number two, it's the players I've been able to coach, that you can see the way they handle themselves in so many different things that, yeah, they're pretty good basketball players too, but they're even better young ladies, and to me that means everything, and I'm just so proud of everything involved in this program. The players who aren't in uniform, who were part of the team 12 years ago, 11, 10, 9, 8, all of that, part of them is here tonight, and just really proud.
I've been practicing that all year. Coach Getz talks about, you know, what's your mindset like, what's your headspace like, and so when I went to the line, I'm like, I've been practicing putting this scenario in my head all year, and I knew I had it. So people had a lot of doubts, and we're not going to win. Oh, we're just a team from the east side, you know. And we proved them wrong, and I couldn't be more proud of our team. And I love these guys. I knew this was one of our goals the whole entire year, and I'm so happy that we got it done.
My dream as a kid is to win a state tournament, to be one of the top producers in that game, in the championship game, and to do that, to finally be able to accomplish that, it means the world.
It means everything. This is everything that I've ever wanted since I've obviously started playing basketball to be state champions. So it means everything to me, and kind of bittersweet that it's now over, but I have bigger and better things ahead.
Hallie Weiss ends her career at Pleasant Valley as the program's all-time leading scorer, a state champion, and the all-tournament captain. A story-tell ending for this historic team. Reporting in Des Moines, Camille Gear, WQAD News 8 Sports.
Thanks, Camille. Great job. And of course, we're not done with the Lady Spartans this weekend just yet.
Yeah, they're going to be on the Score Sunday. We'll learn much more about the state championship and what it meant to them to win it for the first time ever.
We've reached halftime on the Score. As you see, Brian Stocking will
He's
eventually
gonna
be
right
here. But before we go to break, the best from the stands.
Score Fan of the Night is sponsored by Millwright's Local 2158.
Let me take you back to Tuesday night, where talk about coming off the bench for a musical score. Orion sectional basketball game between Princeton and Riverdale. Malfunction put a stop to the national anthem before it started. In steps Riverdale third grader Brecken Peterson, simply crushed it to the delight of all the fans of both teams. Well done by pinch hitter Brecken Peterson. We'll be right back.
Hi, this is Chasen Randall, and when I'm back home, I check out the Score on WQAD.
Play of the Night is sponsored by Sheet Metal Workers Local 91.
Our play of the night comes from the Moline game. Trey Taylor knocking the ball away. Grant Welch picking it up to Braden Freeman. Back to Trey Taylor, and he'll throw that one down, helping Moline win their first sectional championship since 2004.
Let's go to the College Hardwood Big Ten Women's Tournament taking center stage in Minnesota. Iowa and Purdue going head-to-head. Gabby Marshall looking good early on, knocking down the three. It was a double-figure lead for Iowa early, but Boilermakers would hang around in this one. Later in the second, it's Marshall, another trifecta, but it was a small lead for Iowa at the half. And in fact, third quarter, Purdue with a 1-point lead until Caitlin Clark goes to the bucket, uses the window nicely. She had 22. Hawkeyes pull away late. They win this one 69-58, your final score. Elsewhere at the Big Ten tournament, I should say, Illinois season comes to an end. In Big Ten play, they'll make the NCAA tournament. They lose to Maryland 73-58. And the three women, it was Loras beating Knox 68-56, your final in that one. It's time for our stockpile stats tonight, the one and only Brian Stockton.
Pleasant Valley wins their first state championship. Jesse Clemens sets the school record for steals in one season. They forced 7 turnovers in the first quarter. Moline, they win their 24th sectional. 16 of them have been at Wharton Fieldhouse. 75 wins in the last 3 years. That's the most of any 3-year span in Moline history. And Rock Ridge tonight, they win their 4th sectional since 2015, and 27 wins 4 times in the last 10 years.
A lot of information. Hey, this was a fun night, and one thing I learned tonight is not that high school basketball went away ever, but it's like at an all-time like excitement level.
Yeah. You love the crowd.
Every gym was packed. All the environments were great, and we have 3 teams next week: Scales Mound, Rock Ridge, and Moline, all looking to punch their ticket to state on Monday.
Should be fun. We're going to try to effort to get Rock Ridge in on the Score Sunday. We'll also have
the
state champs.
They're listening right now.
Andy
So
Say,
Andy Say, we need to have the boys.
And the state champs, Pleasant Valley.
Great
will also be in.
sellouts at
Absolutely.
3 of the sites.
Guys, have a great weekend.